Today, we take a look at your health decade by decade, and today we head into the 30s. Now, here's a look at what you can do starting today to get the most out of these exciting years after waving goodbye to the antics of the 20s. For many, that 30th birthday cake symbolizes a step away from a freewheeling decade. Time to get a little more serious. And Lindsay Fallon says that's just fine with her.
I feel like I know myself so much better than I did when I was in my 20s.
It's a time to lay more of a groundwork for attaining those big goals in life. Planning for your family's future as your kids make their way through their first decade and building a career. Doctors say this is also the time to start having your health monitored on a more regular basis.
In your 30s, you start to develop a little bit more need for regular health maintenance with your physician or healthcare team, and that's going to include things like a blood pressure check at least every couple years, more often if you start to develop a problem with high blood pressure, a cholesterol check at least every 5 years.
Women in their 30s should be screened for cervical cancer and the human papillomavirus. Your doctor will determine how often you need to be tested. As you work toward your 40s, eating a lean diet with lots of fresh vegetables and exercising at least 3 times a week may be the best defense against having to eventually rely on lots of prescription drugs and even expensive skincare treatments.
They might want to be exercising because it'll help them look good in the summertime. But really what they're doing by taking good care of themselves is they're allowing the much better possibility of having really happy, healthy years.
He said it was a surprise. A surprise? Well, thank you for that. Here's a surprise.
And that exercise will also help you to manage the stress. Finding some Zen time is important. Doctors say maintain your hobbies. And remember to make time for yourself no matter how busy things get. Your 30s can be trying, juggling your career, money, the needs of a family, or a relationship with a significant other. But doctors say you can sail through, focus on the positive.
Much more comfortable in my own skin.
And enjoy one of the best decades of your life. Okay, now here's something else, though. Now, this study was published in the Social, Psychological, and Personality Science Journal. It shows while adolescents become happier in life once they reach adulthood, many fall right back into some depression in their 30s, almost always because of not meeting unrealistically high expectations. So doctors say be sure to keep things in perspective. Tomorrow, a look at the 40s.
I can see that. You have all these dreams and...
Yeah.
That's why I played it right. Expectations have always been like down here. So it's not hard to meet those. It's been easy.
Yeah, I can. Have
Keep
you
those
met your expectations?
Keep those expectations low.
It's like the limbo bar.